Hello friends, so welcome once again to another English language class. Today in our lesson we'll be looking at parts of a book. Parts of a book. Our books, especially the ones printed on, which are the ones we're going to focus on, they have different parts, and those parts we are going to learn about them today, their names and what they stand for. Okay, so the first one we have here is title. When you say the title of a book, you're referring to the name or the heading of that book, the name of the book. For example, this is a book, a story book I have right here, and the name is Guts. Guts, G-U-T-S. That means the title of this book is Guts. Okay, so the next one here is author. Author. When you hear author of a book, it means the person that writes a book. Or if you're talking of a particular book, it refers to the person who wrote that book. An author is somebody that writes a book, but in a particular case, you could say the author is the person that wrote that book. So looking at the book we are considering here, which is titled Guts, the name written here, which is the name of the writer, is Rema Telgemena. Rema Telgemela. So this name here is the name of the author, the person that wrote this book that is titled Guts. Rema Telgemela, the name of the writer. So that Rema Telgemela is the author of this particular book, Guts. So the third one we're looking at is book cover. Book cover. So when we say book cover, it could be it refers to both the front and the back covers of the book, the front and back cover. And that means the outer part of the book, the covering, is like the cloth or the outfits, attire that the book is wearing. You know, we humans, when we're stepping out, we wear clothes, okay, to cover our body. So the book cover is like the cloth or the attire that the book is putting on. It shows us the title of a book and also what it's about briefly. Yes, the front part, this is the front part, and this is the back cover. The book cover refers to this whole purple thing you are seeing, the back and the front. It covers the book, is the outward part of the book you see. It carries the name of the writer, which is the author. It carries the name of the book, which is the title, okay? And at the back, it gives you a brief introduction. It tells you in a short way what the whole book is about. That's what it means when it says it shows what it is about. So it tells us briefly at the back here what the book is about. So the front and the back and even the side you're seeing all form the book cover. Okay, so the purple part you're seeing like that, the front and the back, is from the book cover. All right, so the next one here is the spine. The spine of a book. When you talk of the spine, is the part that connects the front and back covers. Remember, we just looked at the front and back covers, which we call the book cover. So the spine is this part. You see the middle here, which connects the front and the back. This part is the spine. And whenever books are kept in the shelf, it is the spine that is the part you are seeing. It carries the name and the title of the book. So that as you are looking at the books in the shelf, you can easily find which one you are looking for. So that spine is the part you see when books are kept in the shelf in the library, and it connects the back cover and the front cover. This is the spine. Okay, so the next one is pages. When we say pages in the book, they refer to the sides of the sheets inside a book. The papers inside the book, each of the faces, they are called the sheets. The faces of the sheets are the pages in the book, and they are where words and pictures are. The words that are written for the story or whatever it is, and the pictures that are there, they are always on the pages in the book. So that's pages. So for instance, this part, these are two pages. This one page, see here, we have some pictures here, and this another page. So we have different pages. As you flip open, you are opening the different pages of the book. Okay. The next one is illustration. Illustration refers to the pictures in a book that make stories clear and interesting. The pictures in a book that make the story or whatever the message is to be clear and interesting is referred to as illustration. So if you take a look again at this book, you see some photos, you see some pictures. This book is majorly a picture book, though there are words, okay, but then it has a lot of pictures. So all these pictures you are seeing, they are telling the story and they are making the story more interesting. Okay, so these are illustrations. When you say illustrations, they refer to the drawing in a book. And lastly, you have illustrator. Okay, sorry. So illustrator is someone that draws the pictures that you have in a book. Okay, whoever is responsible for the illustrations in a book, like I just showed you these pictures, is the illustrator. In some books, you will have the illustrator is mentioned, but in some other books, it is not mentioned. If it's not mentioned, it means that the person that wrote the book is the same person that drew the illustration. So in that case, they don't mention the illustrator. But if it's a different person that drew the pictures, they will mention the name of the writer, which is the author, and then they will write illustrator. So that means that illustrator is the person that drew the pictures inside that book or that storybook. Okay, so I hope we have learned something today. Okay, we hope to see you again next week. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.